So dear friends, Standard 8 Mathematics Chapter 1. In the previous video, we seen about the properties of addition. Now today in this video we are going to see the properties of subtraction, properties of multiplication and properties of division. Okay friends, now first of all, properties of subtraction. In it we are going to see the closure property. Okay, if x and y are two rational numbers, then x minus y will be a rational number. Okay friend, it should be a rational number. Suppose we are doing the x which is equal to 5 and y is equal to 3. So 5 minus 3 which is equal to 2. Okay, and we know that 2 is a rational number. So closure property hold for the subtraction. Okay, now we are going to see about the commutative property. So dear friends, commutative properties do not hold for the subtraction of the rational number, because here x and y given which is not equal to y minus x. So dear friends, suppose we are taking the value of x is equal to 5 and y is equal to 2. So 5 minus 2 which is equal to 3. Okay friends, but if we are doing the y, if we are taking a y is equal to 3 and x is equal to y is equal to 2 and x is equal to 5. So 2 minus 5 which is equal to negative 3, and you can easily see the difference between the 3 and negative 3. Both are not equal to each other. That's why x minus y which is not equal to the y minus x. So commutative property does not hold for the subtraction. Okay friends, now we are going to see about the associative property. The subtraction of rational number is not associative. If x, y and z are any three rational number, then into bracket x minus y bracket close minus z which is not is equal to x minus into bracket y minus z bracket close. Okay friend, so again here we are taking a value of x is equal to, we are doing first this operation, x is equal to 5. Okay, y is equal to 3. Okay, and this is equal to z which is equal to 2. So 5 minus 3 which is equal to how many? According to the BODMAS, we have to solve the first the bracket out. We have to first the bracket out. So 5 minus 3 which is equal to 2, and this minus 2. So 2 minus 2 which become here a 0. Okay friends, now here what's the given? Now we are doing this x is x minus into bracket y minus z. So we know that the value of x is the 5. Okay, into bracket value of y which is equal to 3. Okay, value of z which is equal to 2. So dear friends, first of all, according to the BODMAS, we have to solve the bracket first. So 3 minus 2 which is equal to 1. So dear friends, 5 minus 1 which is equal to how many? 4 which is equal to 4. So friends, 0 which is not equal to 4. So this property, associative property, do not hold for the subtraction of the rational number. Now we are going to see the existence of right identity. Okay friend, now existence of right identity. The rational number 0 is the right identity if x is a rational number. So dear friends, value of x should be a 5. So 5 minus 0 which is equal to 5. Okay friends, so this is the existence of right identity. Okay, now dear friends, we are going to see the property of multiplication. In it, the closure property, commutative property, associative property, multiplicative identity and distributive property of multiplication over addition. Okay friend, So in it we are going to see the first property, that is the closure property. If x and y are two rational numbers, then x plus y is also a rational number. So dear friends, here the value of x is again a 5 and y which is equal to 3. Okay, so 5 into 3 which is equal to 15, and 15 is a rational number. Okay, so closure property hold for multiplication of the rational number. Okay, now we are going to see the next one, commutative property for any two rational number x and y. Okay, so x into y which is equal to y into x. So dear friend, again we are taking a value of x which is equal to 5. Okay, so 5 into 3 which is equal to 15, and 3 into 5 which is also is equal to 15. Okay friends, so in this way commutative property hold for the multiplication of the rational number. Now we are going to see the associative property. Okay, now if x, y, z are any three rational number, then into bracket x into y bracket close into z which is equal to x into y, x into bracket y into z bracket close. Okay, so again we are taking the value of, we are going to see this one first, x is equal to 5, y is equal to 3, and z is equal to 2. So 5 3 is a 15, 15 2 is a 30, so it is the same. Now we are going to see this one. So dear friends, here what given, x, we know that the value of x is the 5 into y and z, value of y is the 3 and z is the 2. Okay, so 5 according to the board mass, we will solve the first of all the bracket. So 3 2s are 6 and 6 5s are 30. So in the both way we are getting the same answer, which is 1 is the 30. Okay friend, so this associative property hold for the multiplication of rational number. Okay, now multiplicative identity. Now here, if x is any rational number, okay, which should be a any number, okay, 2 3, so if it is a multiply by the identity, that is the 1. Okay, so we will get the same answer, x into 1 which is equal to x, 15 into 1 which is equal to 15. So 1 is called the multiplicative identity here. Now dear friends, we are going to see the distributive property of multiplication over addition. So if x, y and z are any three rational number, then here x into y plus z given. Okay, so first of all what we will do, it is like a into b plus c. So first of all we will do the multiplication of this one. So x plus y, okay, plus x into z. So this is known as a distributive property over the multiplication, over the addition, over the addition. Okay friends, now we are going to see the property of division. Here if x and y are any two rational numbers and y is not belong to 0, then x divided by y is always a rational number. So suppose we are taking the value of x is equal to 6 and y is equal to 2, so 6 divided by 2 which is equal to 3. So already given that when the x does not belong to 0, at that time we will get the rational number. Okay friends, now for even a non-zero rational number, x divided by x which is equal to x, if x is divided by negative x, then we will getting the negative 1. If negative 1 divided by x, then also we are getting the negative 1. Now property of multiplicative inverse. If p upon q It is a form of the rational number. P comma q does not belong to 0. Then q upon p is a multiplicative inverse, or we can say the reciprocal of it. Okay, their products is always the 1. So dear friends, here p upon q, okay, the multiplicative inverse of it, that means reciprocal of it is the q upon p. P cancel, q cancel, what is the left? 1. So their product is always the 1. So today in this video we learn about the properties of subtraction, properties of multiplication, and properties of division. Okay, and next video we will see the exercise 1.1. Up to that you can revise this all the properties, because this lesson is based only on the properties. Okay friends, thank you, have a good day.